I was younger than your years, standing in the sunlight with a world of hidden fears. You saw me from a distance, with a map held in your hands. You stood there for 2 hours, watching me where I would stand. You wanted to come closer, but I wasn't there alone. So your quiet eyes kept speaking, while your courage stayed unknown. The next day you came early, searching everywhere for me. You finally found a moment to speak so tenderly. You promised you'd return again, and later that same day you came back to find me during my volunteer break. We went to eat together, though surrounded by our friends. But inside my beating heart, something new began. Maybe I was only playing at the very start of you, but every passing moment turned those feelings into truth. Then one night you asked my friend to leave us both alone, and you whispered all your feelings, and my heart became your home. It was the end of something simple, but the start of something new. The ending of 2 strangers, and the beginning of me and you. Days and nights we wrote each other letters full of fire and air. Words became the only fuel that kept our love alive somewhere. Every sentence held a heartbeat, every line a breath of you. Every dream we wrote together felt so fragile, yet so true. Then one day fate brought me closer to a land near where you lived, and you came to see me smiling with the love your heart could give. Walking by a quiet lake, like a scene from some old film, you held my hand so softly, and the world around grew still. 3 years passed before that moment, yet it felt like destiny. And beneath the fading sunset, you placed your first kiss on me. You asked me then to marry you, but fate had drawn a line. 2 hearts bound in passion, but divided by belief and time. When I returned back to my country, I called you every dawn. Your voice became the sunrise, my reason to go on. But one morning in the silence, at 5 before the day, a woman's voice answered me and took my breath away. She said you were in the shower, and my world collapsed in 2. So I ended what we had, believing she was you. A year of endless silence, until one day you appeared, saying you would change your faith to keep our love sincere. You came to me with hopeful eyes and tears I couldn't hide. But time had moved before us, and I had become another's bride. I never knew whose fault it was, or where the truth had gone. Just 2 hearts You said I broke a love so strong without a single word. But I asked why you betrayed me with the woman that I heard. You swore it was a colleague, just a visit early dawn. Yet the truth grew darker, for her child was already born. You kept speaking through the distance until one day you wrote to say you never wished to hear from me, for love had led you her way. With tears inside my quiet room, I let you disappear. And out of love and dignity, I never answered you, my dear. Years passed slowly through our lives, until one day I reached you again. You were married with 2 children, living far from what had been. You told me then you wrote for years, letters sent across the sea, to the address